Also as well, but I think too, there's a kind of just in my own life as well, been here recently trying to keep a good healthy balance between, knowing it talks about the fear of the Lord and kind of really understanding, who the Lord is.
Yeah.
And, he is uncreated. We are created.
Right.
But also as well, so keeping it between the fear of the Lord and also I am his friend too.
Right.
I'm his friend that I'm just not, someone that can't go see him, for example.
Right.
Well, not only that, I'm a son too, as well,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
being a Christian and being born again. So yeah, just looking at those different aspects and just asking for his help too. Actually praying about it, asking the Lord for his help to. How do I understand this? How do I, be your friend? How do I, look at this, friendship relationship, but not also slip into, well, I could do that. That's okay. The Lord forgives me. I'm his friend, kind of thing.
Right.
Right.
It gets too comfortable,
Right.
casual,
Right. Right.
loose. When
Right.
he is king, he is creator.
Right.
He's never and we
Right.
are created. I love how
Right.
you said that.
Right.
So it's king, savior,
Friend. Right.
Yeah.
So-
in that order.
And
I
that
love
order,
that
right.
order. Yes.
Yeah, yes. Well, like you said, right, and so not wanting to be slipping into that being too casual, right? Because that can lead to a lot of very negative things.
Yeah.
And I just even think of a story of recently I was looking at one of John Bevere's books, and it talks about on the fear of the Lord, and he gave an example of a minister that he went to go see in prison, and that. Because this minister had gotten a hold of one of his books and was just really wanting to talk to him more. And so John Bevere, I don't remember the name of the minister, but he went and he was sharing with him. And John Bevere had this mind, okay, he's in prison, he stopped loving the Lord. He stopped loving Jesus. That's why, maybe some people call it backsliding, or some people would say, maybe he never was in faith at all. That's why he's in jail. He's in jail. He's clearly, he committed sin. So he went and he asked him, I think one of the first questions he asked him, when did you stop loving Jesus? And the pastor said, well, I never stopped loving Jesus. He's like, no, I loved him, but I didn't fear him. I didn't have any respect of who he was. And so when I was doing these things, these wrong things that he got convicted for, which I think it was something along the line of like embezzlement or something like that, he said because he didn't have that proper, healthy understanding of who the Lord was, that if the Lord is your friend, well, if you make some poor decisions, they're just that. They're poor decisions.
Right.
How do your friends don't really give you a lot of, kind of input on how you run businesses or your church or ministry or everything along that line, versus how, we should really see the Lord both as, like I say, creator, but also as well as our king, that he really prioritizes righteousness and righteous living.
Right.
So,
Well, there's a reason why it's all over the Bible. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Exactly.
Like, it is important to fear the Lord. I mean, because that's how that gets our heart in the correct position to worship.
Correct. Right.
And to receive and to obey and all of the things.
I couldn't have said it better. That's good.
Well, thank you. It was God. It wasn't me. If it was anything said right, it's not me. I say
good.
everything wrong.